Hi beautiful friends, welcome back to another fall decorating video. I am so happy you're here today. In last week's video, we decorated my kitchen. In case you did miss that, I will link it in my description box, but I think everything turned out so beautiful. We're going to be decorating the dining room today, so I thought I would start off by lighting a fall candle just to make everything smell amazing. And a little update, I did purchase this lamp for the kitchen, and I didn't have a warm light bulb. I did go out and purchase one, and I love how this area looks now with this ambient lighting. I did want to take a quick minute to talk about a company that I have collaborated with in the past, and I am again, and that's Ana Luisa. I absolutely love this company. Their jewelry really elevates your everyday look, and they offer long-lasting tarnish-resistant jewelry. They sent me this gorgeous bracelet that I absolutely love. It's so dainty and feminine. I love the adjustable clasps, so this would work for any wrist size. I have mine on the smallest setting, but as you can see, there's two more clasps, so this would work really for any size wrist. I love that Ana Luisa is also so affordable. A lot of the pieces start at $39, and they do offer free and fast US shipping and then really affordable worldwide shipping. So I think that's great. I did fall in love with these earrings when I seen them on the website, and I love the gold color for fall especially. I think it's so beautiful. These are so lightweight, and I know they'll just be a great everyday look, or I could dress these up for an evening out. To give you guys a little idea, I did get this bracelet probably 2 or 3 months ago. I've been wearing it every day. It's an Aura bracelet. I love the chunkiness of this one, and it looks as good as new. All their pieces are backed by a 2-year warranty. I also got these little huggy earrings. I wear these every day. They're still in perfect condition. And Ana Luisa was kind enough to send me a discount code for you guys, which is Rebekah20, and that will get you 20% off your order. So let's get into the decorating now and make the house feel like fall. We're going to start off by making a fall simmer pot, and a simmer pot is exactly what it sounds like. Basically a pot filled with delicious things that you just keep on the stove and let it simmer. I added 2 cups of water to this pot, and then I'm going to stir in half a cup of pumpkin puree. This is a pumpkin spice recipe, and it made the house smell like baking. It was so nice when I was decorating just to have this on the stove. And this is a great option for people that are sensitive to candle smells or just want something a little bit more natural. Once I have the water and the pumpkin puree whisked together, I'm going to add in some cinnamon sticks and then about a tablespoon of some cloves. This recipe also calls for a tablespoon of vanilla extract, which I love the smell of, and then about a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. And what I love about simmer pots is you don't have to be precise. You can just kind of eyeball things. And then the last ingredient was half an apple, but I ended up just adding a whole one. Let me know in the comments if you've ever made a simmer pot and what recipe you used. I love finding new simmer pot recipes, but I just have this on the stove going, and it just adds such a warm feel and smell to the home. I really wanted to connect the kitchen to the dining room by using a lot of similar colors that we used in the kitchen. Because everything is so open concept, I just want everything to flow together really well. I have this beautiful arch from HomeSense, and these candle sconces were from a shop called Jillian's. Of course, I had to have my little helper with me. This is Holstein, and he's 5 years old, and he loves to supervise when I decorate. I've had this wreath for a few years now. What drew me to it was just the wispiness of it. It feels a little bit more natural. The burnt orange color is so stunning, and I'm just going to tie this on with a simple piece of twine. To dress up my buffet a bit, I'm going to go in with this cake stand. I love the scalloped edges of it. And to kind of break up the stark white color, I'm going to go in with this little wreath from the Dublin Mercantile. You guys know I love to shop there. I actually realized they have a website, so I'll see if I can link this. And then I have this pie plate. I purchased this last year from Winners, and it's kind of like a TJ Maxx. It had scalloped edging also. I love that teal blue color, and I thought it would look so perfect on this little plate stand. I'm going to add the glass dome. I wasn't quite sure if it would fit because it is so large, but I think it really elevates the look. And then I'm going to go in with some ribbon. I did use this ribbon in the kitchen. I feel like if you're trying to create a cohesive look from room to room, to either stick with the same color palette, the same kind of ribbons, I feel like that really does help create that cohesive, high-end, classy feel in a space. To dress up my ribbons, I always love to go in and kind of do this crinkle effect to it. I feel like it just adds a little bit more texture and it just makes it feel a little bit more dressier. So I always do this with my ribbons. I'm going to go in now with the sign from Jillian's. It's very simplistic and pretty. It just says Hello Fall with that burnt orange and some gray touches. I used to use a lot more signs, but I feel like they can kind of clutter up a space, so I'm trying to kind of minimize all the signs that I use. I did have this little wooden riser, and I found this amber bottle at the thrift store for $2. I could not believe that. I love the shape of it. It's so unique and pretty, and when I seen these at the stores, they were going for around $20, so I was so happy I found that. And now that I kind of have my staple pieces on the buffet, I'm going to go in and kind of add my garlands and finish off the look. I got this really pretty greenery a couple years ago, and I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up that well, but it does have some hints of orange and brown in it. It was in the fall decor when I bought it, and I love that it still has that pop of greenery, but then it also has a bit of a fall feel to it. And I feel like with picks, it definitely takes some time to place things. It's not like your typical garland. I'm trying to utilize it like a garland, but it definitely takes some time to figure out placement. And I feel like with decor, it doesn't always work out right away. We kind of have to play with it. So after I did spend some time doing that, this is how it looked. And I wanted to go in now and add some twinkle lights just to bring in a little bit more warmth. Let me know in the comments if you guys like to use twinkle lights in your decor. I feel like they really do add such a warm, cozy feel to the home. And these ones are my favorite. I got these from Michael's, I believe, or Costco, but they're just so great to have on hand to add to your vignettes. Another staple in my fall decor are candles. I love battery operated ones. They're so beautiful and you never have to worry about a fire starting. I did find these really pretty florals at Michael's this year. I love the color of them. It's a very muted cream and almost the center are burgundy with some brown. I just think they're so gorgeous. And I'm going to add these to the ends of the buffet. I feel like it just kind of fills in the space and it just adds a little touch and a pop of whimsy and it breaks up the green. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of the buffet. I feel like it's really homey, and when I come into this room now, it just feels really fall-like and just makes me feel so happy. Fall is my favorite season, but moving over to my blanket ladder, I did want to add a cozy festive blanket. This is a House and Home one. I did get it on sale for $20, but I love just the muted colors of it, the simple pattern, and I feel like it really warmed up this little corner. We're going to move on to the table setting now. A lot of you have asked in previous videos where my dining room table was from. It was actually from Facebook Marketplace. I think it's about 10 years old and we paid maybe $200 or $250, but I love it. It does show handprints a lot, so if you have kids, it might not be the best, but for us, it definitely works. When I was out shopping at HomeSense, I found these gorgeous table runners. They were $16.99 each. I love just the simple stitching on the side as well as the burnt orange color. And I thought it would be kind of fun and unique to try placing my runners vertically instead of horizontally. And I really wanted to do a double layered look. So I ended up just placing both of these in the center of the table. And then I'm going to add in this massive dough bowl. I got this probably before summer and I just fell in love with it. I knew I could use it in so many areas in our home. So I am so excited to decorate this. I love just the twine rope detail of the handles. I just think it's so stunning. If you know me, you know I typically don't like gold, but I do like this more brassy gold look. These were $7.99 each, and the candles I got from the Dublin Mercantile, I did use these candles in the kitchen also, so kind of keeping that cohesive look into the dining room. And I thought it would look gorgeous if I just started by placing these in the dough bowl, and I'm just going to build my design around these. It just adds a little bit of height and a warm touch. And of course, I have to go in with some more of my battery operated lights. I've really been dreaming of fall and just all the designs that I'm going to do. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I start thinking about fall months before fall because it is my favorite season and I want to savor every minute of it. So I was just imagining this dough bowl filled with lots of pumpkins and warm lighting. I thought to create the base, I would add in a little bit more of this greenery that I did use on the buffet also, just to keep that kind of consistency throughout this room. But I knew I wanted to fill this with pumpkins, and this is one of my favorite ones. I got it from Michael's last year. It's battery operated. I did fill it with some raffia, and this is kind of going to be the centerpiece to the dough bowl. I definitely feel like I could have left this dough bowl as is and it would be perfect for fall, but I did want to add a few more touches. I had this wooden chunky garland. I got this when I was on vacation this summer in Kincardine. It was at a local boutique store. I thought it was so stunning. I wanted to layer that in. And then I had some picks. These are from Michael's. I've had these for a few years, but I think they have them again this year. And I'm going to add one to each end of the dough bowl. These burnt orange pumpkins are from Dollar Tree this year, so they were $1.50 each, and they look so gorgeous. They definitely do not look like Dollar Tree quality. I'm so impressed with the pumpkins, and when I was shopping there, Dollar Tree had these kind of rattan-looking pumpkins, and they were all on sticks. They had them in white, kind of this tan color, and this darker rattan. So all I did was go in and just take the stick part off. I knew that I didn't need that for this arrangement, but I thought these would add so much texture to my dough bowl, and I love kind of the boho feel that they give. I love shopping at Dollar Tree. I always used to shop at Dollarama, but I feel like Dollar Tree is way better in terms of quality. This year, the pumpkin selection has been amazing. These pumpkins that I'm showing also, these are from Dollar Tree, and I love just kind of that sweater material fabric that they have on them. I feel like they look so high end, and just the mix of Dollar Tree pumpkins on here. I don't think you would ever know that these are from Dollar Tree because they do look so high end. I felt like this needed a little pop of some softer greenery, so I had a few eucalyptus stems on hand, and I love that eucalyptus green color with the burnt orange. To me, they go so well together, so I just popped in a few sprigs of this, and I feel like it really elevated the look and just completed it. When I'm decorating, I love to listen to music or I'll have a movie on sometimes, depending on the season. That's kind of the movie that I'll have on. So I've just been listening to some fall music, and sometimes when I'm decorating, I'll put Anna Green Gables on or something that makes me feel like it's a seasonal movie. So just have fun when you're decorating. It just makes it a lot more enjoyable. I have this charger from Dollar Tree. I love this kind of coppery bronze color. It's perfect for fall. It looks so high high-end to me. And then I had these kind of teal plates, which I thought paired so well with my color scheme. And I'm going to keep the table setting super simple because I want the star of the show to be this gorgeous dough bowl. I did want to kind of point out that the reason I use these teal plates is to tie in that pie plate that I have on the buffet, and that way I feel like all the colors flow. And Holstein got a hold of one of my little tiny pumpkins. He loves little pumpkins, he always has, so I kind of supervise him because I do need to kind of clip that little piece off the bottom of it, but he was just having so much fun batting this around, and I thought it was so adorable. I have this little table by the back patio door. It was my mom's. The shape of it is so unique, so I always add some kind of seasonal decor to this. It has some distressing and it feels very farmhouse French country to me. This metal pumpkin was a Facebook Marketplace find. It was only $5. I believe I got it last year or the year before, but it is a large piece and $5 seemed like such a good price. So I did end up buying that, and I'm going to add one of my little wreaths to the center of this. I love the wispy effect that it gives to the pumpkin, and then the final kind of look to cozy everything up is this flameless flickering candle. For me, it's so rewarding after you've kind of spent a while decorating a space or planning it out to see it all come together. I am going to show you some night shots of everything because I feel like that's when this room truly does shine. But I am so looking forward to fall activities. All this decorating has just gotten me so in the fall mood. I love going to pumpkin patches. Last year, my husband, my sister, and her husband, we all went to a corn maze. That was so much fun. So just lots to be thankful for, and I would love to hear what you guys are most looking forward to this fall or an activity you have in mind. As promised, here are the night shots of this room, and I feel like it looks truly beautiful in the evening, and that's because of all the ambience from the lamps, the candles, and the fairy lights. I'm gonna sit in here and enjoy the space and smell my simmer pot. Again, I want to thank Anna Louisa, and if you did want to purchase any jewelry, it's Rebekah20 for 20% off your order. Until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.